Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Roki Sasaki. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Throw on to Freeman, and they get Mullins for the out.
Got it, second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. That one missed.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Westberg leads off first with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill launched a homer in his most recent game. Throw to first. Westberg back on a dive. Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, Dean Kremer. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And Freeman is retired. Time down for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One out, base is empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
One gone runner at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Ohtani headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. Will Smith to the plate. Runner takes off, pitches low. And it throws off line, safe at third. That smash towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And here is Michael Conforto. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. In the air, left side. O'Neill gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Sasaki, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Sasaki back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Smoked into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Adley Rutschman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to the left. Fired to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt. And a full countdown. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
The center fielder.
And at first, James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0. Nope, that's inside.
Runner at first with no outs here. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0. Line to left. O'Neill pulls it down, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jorge Mateo now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time. Mullins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that one missing low.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back.
Leading up
now, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
He's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
And stepping in is the speedy Haesung Kim. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1-1.
Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Fastball is outside. And there's a foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. He hammers one out to center. It's 5-zip.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And now 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they get the out on Smith. And that will end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Spurred. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 6 of the World Series. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 9.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a ball evens the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The Dodgers leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Sasaki checks the runner.
He's in there.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. O'Hearn now at the plate. A single his first time. And that is out of play.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Looked like it was a little bit up. Squirts away a little bit. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Orioles strand a couple. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Michael Conforto will climb in. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Povich getting ready to go. Morton also getting ready. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He reached out a walk his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kremer done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cade Povich.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One out, runner at second. James Outman will hit next. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And downstairs. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle, and it drops in. And out to a board. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Orioles nothing. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Sasaki back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low. Ball 3. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next is
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And this is inside. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Conforto under it, nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim.
Number 6.
Povich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, Westberg whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A 2-run double, and he is fly to center field. Clips the corner, strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Mullins.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's the ball.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, nobody out. Jordan Westberg digs in now. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in Game 6 of the World Series. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And the first offering is not close. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez right there to make the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He is struck out and he is walked. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This one in the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Sneaks through, base hit, and a good start to the inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto, both 2 in this one. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So man aboard, Kike Hernandez getting ready to hit. That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, Henderson sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 33,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Conforto, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Colton Cowser.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Out to center. Outman makes the grab, 1 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Rutschman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away, late here in Game 6. The 1-1 is fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the Mountcastle. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone! A soaring shot to center. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. That one missed. Next
That's ball
offering
3.
is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Thank you.
One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left side. Hernandez makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki won't go any further tonight, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
on here, Alex Vesia.
Number 51.
He's into the game with the bases
Alex
empty.
Vesia.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. That's down and in. Strike 1. Bunting for a hit. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. That's a little bit low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Slings to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38, Kirby Yates.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 3.
Westburg.
That one in there across the letters. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some brawn and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. 2-1. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one misses up and in, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First and second, no outs. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott also throwing. And that one pulled foul.
That's out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, no outs here in Game 6 of the World Series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one a little bit high. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kirby Yates out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Anthony Banda.
Anthony Banda.
And next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's a ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Cowser stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Stays alive. Westberg on second. Henderson at first. 2 out of the inning. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Povich back to work. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
O'Neill puts it away. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First pitch just misses. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one missed. That pitch gets the corner, and the count's full. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, the right
and next for L.A., Michael Conforto. Gets the outside corner with that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Adley Rutschman digs in now.
Leading off the Baltimore, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
A little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Knack, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Jorge Mateo will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And he takes a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Trinan is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For your